Hey everyone, Reddy
Yeah.
Linx here. I'm
Mhm.
joined with.
Hey again.
Welcome back to another Choose Your Own Adventure live stream, number 44. Your plant food, which is number 33 in the. I mean, number 30 in the Give Yourself Goosebumps series, where reader beware, you choose the scare. For those of you who are new to this series, me and the guests will try to get one good ending in these books with 3 tries. So if we get 2 bad endings, then that's okay. But the third ending we get, that's it. So, like I said, this is number 30 in the Give Yourself Goosebumps series. I'm going to read the Beware on our way. So,
Mhm.
beware! Do not read this book from beginning to end! Plant yourself right here. You've just entered the Eville Creeper Botanical Gardens on a school field trip, and today's lesson is this: plants can be deadly. There's a killer plant virus going around. Touch an infected plant, and your skin will turn to a scaly bark. You'll put down roots and morph into a plant. And once you're a plant, watch out for insects, especially the giant insects that roam these gardens. This creepy field trip is all about you. You decide what will happen and how terrifying the scares will be. Start on page 1, then follow the instructions at the bottom of each page. You make the choices. If you choose well, you'll survive, and maybe even save your classmates. But if you make the wrong choice, well, those plants will love the way you taste. So, take a deep breath, cross your fingers, and turn to page 1 to give yourself goosebumps.
Mhm.
This is already, like, it's
True.
changed the format. Like,
True.
this creepy field
True.
trip, not this scary adventure,
Uh-huh.
and if you
True.
make the wrong choices, it just,
True. Yeah, for once it's
but
like, go on. That's right.
no, you go on.
Oh, fair. So like, yeah, because it actually felt like we're not on like, oh no, like we're not on like a spooky scary field trip, or we're not on like a like it's not like, oh no guys, like we're at like a place that we don't want to go to, like, or like, oh no guys, we're not at a spooky house, we like, like it's not like one of those like where like either like placed in a situation or we're going on a field trip. Like this just feels like we're like, I mean, I guess it's like something like what's that one book like the like experiments of Doctor, I forgot the guy's name.
No, this is a field trip.
Oh, sorry. Yeah,
But it also seems like there's a plant virus going
yeah,
around.
maybe some lab stuff, maybe
So, all
possible.
right, but we'll
Yeah,
we'll find out.
sure.
Gonna,
Yeah, sounds good though. Yeah, sure.
all right,
Pretty.
gonna put this out and then. All right, keep in mind at this. I'm gonna need you guys to listen carefully as I read the book out loud. All right, page 1. Whoa! You exclaim as the school bus pulls up to the Eville Creeper Botanical Gardens. It's E and then Ville, Ville.
Oh, I
Oh no,
see.
Ville. Yeah.
Oh, so it's like, is it a plant pun? I don't know.
Eville,
Oh, E.
Evil.
Oh, right. Okay,
It's
so it's
supposed
it's an
it's
evil pun. Okay, I see.
Eville Creeper Botanical Gardens.
Hmm. I see. Noted.
What a creepy place. Behind a tall wrought iron gate looms the oldest looking building you've ever seen. Damp green moss and thorny, twisting vines cling to the walls. Shrubs and thick bushes line the crumbling cobblestone path. Yeah, your best friend Carrie agrees. It looks abandoned, or even maybe haunted. You stare at Carrie, eyes wide. I can't wait! You and Carrie shout at the same time. You slap high fives. This is going to be the best field trip ever, Carrie adds. Famous last words. Turn to page 2. Okay, we're here. Everybody off the bus. Your teacher, Mr. Denmead, shouts. Carrie brushes her strawberry blonde hair off her freckled face and grabs her backpack. You slip a small notebook and a pen into your jacket pocket. It's so cool that Mr. Denmead knows the people who run this place, you tell Carrie as you exit the bus. I don't know anyone who has ever been inside. Those gardens have been closed for as long as I can remember.
I'm more excited about the prize Mr. Denme is going to award the team with the best report.
Carrie declares.
That team is going to be us.
You roll your eyes. Carrie is a major brain. She's such a straight A student, you're surprised the teachers haven't made her principal. Sometimes she could be a little too enthusiastic. In fact, after all, how thrilled can you get over homework? You're more interested in exploring cool new places. Well, I can't wait to see what kind of weird plants they have. The weirder, the better. Kids, gather round. Mr. Denmead stands by the huge rusty gates. I have to warn you about something. Turn to page 3. And by the way, this is a physical copy I'm using.
I see. That's nice.
Yeah,
Sure.
just thought I should point that out.
That's all right. Sure.
Alright. We are here by special permission, so I expect you all to be on your best behavior, Mr. Denmead declares. You glance around at your classmates. Everyone nods. You snort. As if anyone would admit they were going to get in trouble, you think. There are some very unusual plants inside, Mr. Denmead continues. Plants you've never seen before. You may be tempted to touch them, but don't. Mr. Denmead steps up to the gates. Metal screeches as he pushes them open. Your class follows him along a pathway overgrown with weeds. You reach the decaying front porch.
Creak.
The porch moans as Mr. Denmead steps onto it. You glance down at his feet. Something seems wrong. Hey, the doormat. It's sagging in the middle, and the wood around the edges of the large mat looks rotten. Black spots and bits of moss stain the planks. It looks as if the floor might collapse.
Creak.
Mr. Denmead lifts his foot to step onto the mat. Watch out! You shout. The floor! It's breaking! Quick, turn to page 134. You leap forward and yank Mr. Denmead's arm. You pull him down the porch steps as the planks under his feet give way. He stumbles backwards onto the lawn. A huge gaping hole appears right where he was standing a moment ago. Oh, Mr. Denmead murmurs. He seems startled and a little embarrassed. The wood must be rotten. Thank you. No problem, you reply modestly. Hey, being on the teacher's good side for a change could come in handy.
Nice work.
Carrie congratulates you. Mr. Denmead examines the giant hole in the floorboards. I don't remember the gardens being so run down, he mutters. Perhaps this visit isn't such a good idea, class. Wait here while I go try the back door. He hurries around the side of the building. I hope he doesn't cancel the trip, you whisper to Carrie. I'm dying to explore. When will we have another chance to get inside these weird gardens?
Yeah.
Carrie answers.
And what about the contest? I'm all set to win. What are we going to do?
Turn to page 9 to find out. There must be some way to check out the inside of this place, you whisper, even if it's for a little while. You notice an open window farther down. It would be easy to climb in. We could go through that window, you suggest.
Look,
Carrie whispers. Nodder.
the front door is open a crack. We could jump over the hole and go right in.
Yeah, but then everyone could see us, you point out. That creep, Chris Nelson, would probably tell on us. You both glance over at Chris. He's picking his nose, as usual. Gross.
You're probably right. He would squeal.
Carrie agrees.
But if anyone sees us going through the window, we could be in even bigger trouble.
That is true, you answer. You chew on your fingernail. You're dying to get in there and explore,
Listen, I'll do whatever you want.
Carrie concedes.
But decide fast before Mr. Denme gets back and calls the whole trip off.
Quick, choose. Alright, we're given our first choice in the book.
Uh-huh.
We could either climb through the window or just go through the front door.
Okay. Okay, so risky stuff is like, I don't know, like risky stuff is, it can seem risky, but usually most of the time it actually makes us like succeed in whatever we're trying to do. Uh, Going through the door, I have a feeling if we go through that door, we're gonna just get caught.
And besides, I think who knows what else the other parts of that floor that Mr. Denmead, the part where we saved Mr. Denmead from the sagging floor,
True, you have a point.
there could be other parts of that too.
True, and plus, like, I feel like they in a Goosebumps book, they try to make things very hard. Like, they overcomplicate things. So why would you do the most simplest option if you know you're gonna get caught? Like, okay,
Alright, so we should probably go through that window.
sure, all right, I'm in favor. Let's go.
Alright, we're going through the window, page 43.
Sure.
Let's go in the window, you decide. We'll be careful,
Okay,
Carrie agrees.
come on.
Together, you sneak over to the window. You make sure no one is watching. Then you climb inside. You're standing in the main hall. Faint light shines through grime-streaked windows. In the dim glow, you see thick vines climbing the marble walls. Moss sprouts from the tile floor. Wow, you gasp. This place is wild,
Cool.
Carrie exclaims. She wanders off to check out a tree.
Hey, how did you get in ahead of us?
An annoying voice whines behind you. You spin around. It's Chris. The rest of your class swarms into the main hall.
You didn't come in the back door like we did.
He says suspiciously.
So, how did you get in?
None of your business, you snap. Chris is one of those kids who always wants to tag along, and if you don't let him, he figures out some way to get you in trouble. I better disappear before he asks if he can hang out with Carrie and me, you think. That's the last thing you want on a field trip, to be stuck with Chris. Sneak away quickly to page 107. I've got to find the bathroom, Chris. You fib. Then you dodge through the group of kids milling around. You want to put some distance between you and Chris. A thick vine creeps up the wall in front of you. You notice a bright green poster tacked to it. What's that about, you wonder? Why would there be a poster if nobody ever comes here? You step up close to examine it and gasp. Danger. The poster reads in bold red paint. Deadly plant virus. Below the words, the picture of a plant covered with red dots. The virus affects most varieties of plants and animals. You read aloud. Highly contagious. Proceed at your own risk? Whoa. Now what do I do? You wonder. If I show Mr. Denme the poster, he might have to leave. Then I'll never get a chance to check out this awesome place. But if I don't show him, someone might catch the plant virus. It sounds dangerous. Okay, kids, gather around, Mr. Denmead calls. Are you going to show him the poster or not? All right, we're given another choice.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
We can show Mr. Denmead the poster or hide the poster.
Huh. Okay. The poster. Okay. Well, wait. So Mr. Demi is the guy we're trying to investigate at the moment, right? Because we know he's a creep, right?
No, Mr. Denmead is our
Oh.
teacher.
Oh, right. Okay. Okay.
Chris
I thought.
Nelson's the one we want to
Oh,
avoid.
right. I thought like we meant like I thought like it talks about like some other guy, like the Mr. like the guy who actually owns the facilities.
We haven't met him yet.
Oh, right. Okay.
Or
Interesting.
her, or... This is
Oh,
talking about that plant virus that we saw.
oh, right. Right. I see. Noted. Noted. Okay.
So it looks like this thing is contained here?
Sure. So show him the poster because we know he's on our good side. So like, and plus it literally said them being on our good side is extremely useful. So like, they're likely to like believe whatever we say.
I said we show him the poster. We
Yeah,
cannot
I agree.
we cannot have the students just going around
True.
because what if they touch a red plant?
True. Yeah, you have a good
So we
point.
just have to avoid a green like a plant with red spots.
Sure.
That's a no plant.
Okay, noted.
All right, we're gonna show Mr. Denmead the poster.
Sure.
Hmm. I better tell Mr. Denmead about the virus. You decide. I'd feel terrible if something bad happened. Your classmates are gathered around Mr. Denmead. You and Carrie push through the crowd. Mr. Denmead? You call, trying to get the teacher's attention. Mr. Denmead! Hey! A sharp nudge in your side cuts you off. Why did you poke me? You ask Carrie. She nods toward a far corner of the huge hall. You peer into the dim light. You can just make out the silhouette of a small man. He crouches in a shadowy corner, as if he didn't want anyone to see him. He's been watching all he's been watching all this time, Carrie whispers. A chill passes over your skin. You mean spying on us? I don't know, Carrie replies. Then she gasps. Look, he's coming toward us. Hurry and turn to page 12. Your scalp prickles as the strange man moves toward you. Why, that's our host now, Mr. Denmead announces. He steps out of the circle of kids toward the mysterious figure. Hello there, Wally. The strange man greets your teacher. Welcome to the Evil Creeper Botanical Gardens. Kids, this is Max Creeper, Mr. Denmead declares. The gardens are named after his dad. Ha! You laugh. Carrie, you were scared of nothing. Aside not to mention that you were a little scared too. Carrie's face flushes red. Well, he looks so weird over there in the dark. Actually, he still looks pretty weird, you think. Max Creeper's long, tangled white hair trails down his back. Bits of leaves cling to it. Twigs and flowers poke out of the pockets of his filthy overalls. And notice he's not wearing shoes. What is with this guy? Turn to page 132 to hear more from Max Creeper. All right, so I guess Max Creeper is the owner of this place.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess. Interesting how
All
this
right.
place is named after his father, but yeah, sure. Alright.
All right. Hello, kids, Max Creeper yells. My father was a famous botanist. Your teacher, Wally Denmead, was one of his students, of course. He adds with a chuckle. Young Wally was a troublemaker back then. I hope he'll be better behaved today. Is he talking about the same Mr. Denmead? Maybe he's not as boring as you thought. My father created many new plants, Mr. Creeper continues. He was a genius, but there were those who thought he was a crackpot. He shakes his head. Twigs fall out of his hair. I must warn you, Max Creeper goes on. There's a plant virus going around. Avoid any plants with red spots. Good. You don't have to warn Mr. Denmead after all. Max Creeper turns to go. Enjoy meeting my plant friends, he calls over his shoulder. I've told them to expect you. You watch Max Creeper shuffle away. What a weirdo. Okay, kids, it's plant time. Mr. Denmead leads you all over to the directory. There are 4 different regions inside the gardens. Report on plants from each area. Remember, the team with the best report will win a very special prize. Have fun, and please, behave yourselves. Read the directory and choose a starting place on page 100. Okay, this is sort of a picture here. I'm gonna need
Sure,
my phone. for This.
sure. What is another one of those word puzzles? Well, not word
You'll
puzzles.
see.
Oh right, I see. Send it to my
Yeah,
email.
yeah.
Yeah,
I will in just a second.
sure.
The Evil Creeper Botanical Gardens. Please explore all of our exciting areas: tropical, Arctic, native, and desert. Enjoy your visit and please do not touch the exhibits.
Mm-hmm.
Choose which region you want to explore to write the best report and win the special prize. You'll need to visit every area. You could go in whatever order you like, but the order could matter, so think about your choices.
Sure,
I just sent it to you.
sure, sure.
When
Okay,
you have
noted,
vis-
noted. Uh-huh.
so we have tropical, Arctic, native, and desert.
Alright, so tropical, I'm thinking like that's gonna be like rainforest stuff. Arctic, well, Arctic is pretty self-explanatory, just Arctic stuff. Native,
Arctic and desert are pretty
yeah,
much self-explanatory.
yeah, yeah. Native though, native. What is native? Because how would you
I
define
think
native?
I
Like,
think it's like the
yeah,
it'd be like
native.
Africa or sort of like what we have like a forest or something.
But the word native means it comes from a specific area. For example, like, say, like one Pacific. So if it's native to like a Pacific region, that means it comes from a Pacific region. So it's like, but then
So
the question is,
maybe
yeah, yeah, go on.
so maybe like a I'm thinking maybe like just a normal forest
Yeah,
or
same
something
to
like
be
that.
honest. I mean, like,
Anyways,
yeah, sure,
all
all
right.
right, sure.
I'm thinking we should either go tropical or Arctic first.
Sure. All right. Yeah, Yeah, I think Arctic, like it seems pretty chill. I'm gonna be honest.
So Arctic.
Sure, why not?
All right, we're going to Arctic first, and then we'll go
Sure.
tropical afterwards.
All right, sure.
All right, so that's page 41. You studied the directory. I didn't even know plants grew in the Arctic. You comment. Let's go there. Carrie grins.
Sounds cool to me.
Carrie. Oh, wait, sorry. Carrie grins.
Sounds cool to me.
Carrie. You grimace at her bad joke. Then you follow the arrows to a passageway. At the far end of the main hall, it becomes very chilly. You notice that the stone walls of the hallway are covered in frost.
Check out that door.
Carrie exclaims. It's a silver metal door with glass panels like a restaurant refrigerator. You pull open the door. It comes undone with a loud sucking sound. You step inside. Icicles hang from a ceiling in long, sharp daggers. In the middle of the room is a large pond of ice. It's so cold, you murmur. Your breath forms a cloud. Slam! The door crashes shut behind you. Click! It sounds as if someone just locked you in.
What's going on?
Carrie cries with alarm. You rush to the door. It is locked, and you're trapped. Panic rises in your chest. You pound on the door. We're going to freeze! You exclaim. Hurry to page 6. Now it's either someone locked us in or on someone locked us in or it locked on itself.
Hmm. I reckon locked us in, but yeah. Sure.
Let's find out on page 6.
Sure.
We're locked in!
Carrie shouts. She pounds on the door with her fist.
What is going on?
I don't know, you murmur anxiously. Who would lock us in here and why? You try to peer through the glass panels on the door. You use your breath to melt a spot in the frost so that you can see. Outside the door, you discover that jerk, Chris Nelson. He's doubled over laughing. Chris did this, you tell Carrie furiously. I hate that kid. Hey! You beat on the door. Let us out! Chris doesn't even glance up. He's rolling on the floor.
Come on! It's freezing in here!
Carrie moans. Frost is forming on your clothes. Your teeth start to chatter. You don't have much time before you freeze,
We've got to break down the door.
Carrie says through blue lips.
I saw a metal crowbar over there. Let's use that.
Maybe we could just turn off the air conditioning, you murmur. You glance up at the huge cooling system hanging from the ceiling. There must be a switch somewhere. You're losing feeling in your feet. Decide what to do. However, give it a choice.
Oh, yeah.
We could either break down the door or turn off the air conditioning.
Hmm. I
So
feel like breaking.
Chris Nelson just locked us in.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess.
It was
Yeah.
it was either to get back at us for not letting us join, or it was a joke.
Probably not. Probably the latter. Well, it's probably both, actually, to be honest.
So Carrie said she saw a metal crowbar,
Sure. Mm-hmm.
but there's a cooling thing at the top.
Sure, I see. I think okay, if we're gonna okay, in terms of like what we're gonna do, I think the door would be way too thick. Like I'm being honest, like this is an Arctic zone, like we're not this is freezing temperatures, like we can't just yeah, like we can't
Do we
just
even know how to open a door with a crowbar?
well that's what I was just gonna say. I mean, yeah, be like we don't even know how to use a crowbar because we're literally like 11, 12 year olds, like well, I mean, at least our character is 11, 12, 11 or 12, so it's not really
12.
oh, I see. Oh, I see. Noted.
All
Yeah, we
right.
would not know how to use a crowbar. Also,
So
go
should
on.
we try the air conditioning?
Yeah, I think we should. Like, okay, yeah, because we could definitely do an air conditioning thing, but like, we
All
can't
right.
open the door. You know.
All right. We'll do
Sure.
the air conditioning.
Sure, air
And
conditioning.
remember, we have 3 lives. So if this is wrong,
True.
then we'll do the crowbar. All
Sure.
right.
All right. Sure.
Page 79. Or is it 71? I hear you. 79. Let's turn off the air conditioning, you shout. Otherwise, we're going to freeze. The cooling system is up on the ceiling. You need something to stand on. You notice a small moss-covered boulder lying off to the side of the ice pond. Help me move the rock, you instruct Carrie. You roll the rock along the ice until it's under the cooler. You climb up and see a small control box next to a giant icicle. There are 2 buttons. One is marked with a W, The other has no mark at all. I don't know which one to press, you moan.
We'll just pick one,
Carrie snaps.
we have no time to lose. Hurry!
What could W stand for, you wonder? Water? Waiter? Whisper? Whistle? Wink? What? Alright, here is something.
Huh?
Are you listening? Alright.
Yeah, I'm listening.
If you can wink one eye or whistle, press the W button. If you can't wink or whistle, press the unmarked button. I can wink, but I can't whistle.
Seb, so
I mean, it says wink one eye or whistle.
yeah, so it just has to be
I mean,
one.
I could see people not I could see people not knowing to whistle, but not wink one eye.
Can't everyone not do that?
I don't know, that's weird.
Yeah, true, but oh well. Yeah.
Alright, we'll press the W button first.
Sure. Alright.
Alright, page 56. I'll press the W button, you decide. You extend your finger. It's blue with cold. You press the button hard. A hum fills the air immediately. You feel a blast of hot air from the machine. It feels wonderful against your skin. It's working! The W must be for warm, you say. What relief.
It feels excellent.
Carrie stands under the vent, rubbing her hands as if the machine were a giant fireplace. Yeah, you agree. You climb off the boulder and bask in the heat from the vent. Your toes feel all prickly. The heat feels great. Too bad we don't have any marshmallows. You scrape some moss off the rock. Look, I've even got my plant to study for the report, you say.
Me too.
Carrie holds up a small plant. A big drop of water splashes onto your arm. Then another. Then another. You glance up. You gasp. The giant icicles hanging off the air conditioning are starting to melt. And they're going to drop right on you. Your blood freezes in your heart. Run! You scream. Race to page 120. Crash! A giant icicle slams to the ground. You leap out of the way. Shards of ice fly everywhere.
I can't believe this.
Carrie shouts. She dashes out from under the air conditioning just in time. Crash! Another icicle falls. You race to the door. Bam! Crash! The icicles pelt the ground. The hot air has melted the ice that was clouding the glass. You see Chris outside. Chris! You cry, wild with fear. Let us out! When Chris sees the panic on your face, he scrambles to unlock the door. Your heart is racing. You push the door open and dive into the hallway. Carrie is right on your tail.
Nice going, Chris.
She yells.
I thought it was funny.
Chris mumbles.
Didn't know.
Yeah, well, you snap. It wasn't funny. Not even close.
Don't be mad.
He whines.
Hey, can I come with you? No way.
Carrie declares.
We don't want to hang out with you. We're lucky you didn't kill us.
Yeah, you add. And you would be in major trouble if we were dead right now. Come on, Carrie. Storm over to the directory on page 100. Okay, it's just back to the thing I sent you.
I see. Noted. Aha.
Alright,
Alright.
so we got, I believe, some moss from the
moss.
Arctic
How would we get moss from the Arctic? Huh?
at the boulder. The boulder.
Oh, interesting. Like, okay, I see.
Alright, well, we've decided to go tropical next.
Sure. Yeah. True.
Like I said before, we went to
Yeah.
the Arctic exhibit.
Fair enough. Sure, let's go there.
Alright, so we'll go to the tropical exhibit.
Sure. All right.
Then we'll decide native or desert next.
Sure.
Alright, page 5. Carrie, let's check out the tropical exhibit, you suggest as you study the directory. I want to see what kind of exotic stuff they have,
Me too.
Carrie replies.
I wonder if they have the famous
Tacti- Tactylocus flower. You stare at your friend. The what? Then before she can answer, you shake your head. Forget it. You follow the arrows down a long, dark tunnel. I guess Mr. Creeper wants to save on his electric bill, you murmur. I can hardly see. You don't want to admit to Carrie that the shadowy building makes you a little nervous. You come to an old wooden door. This must be it, you comment. You push it open and step into another world. Turn to page 113. A whole new world. I can't.
No,
I
it's
don't
fun.
know
No,
the
it's
record.
fun. No, it's funny. Don't worry. Nah, it's understandable, bro.
Yeah. Anyways.
Sure. Sure.
Lush green plants and trees reach up to the ceiling, which is painted a deep blue. Colorful flowers line a tidy pathway. You wander into the rich green foliage. All around you, birds chirp and call. This place is so cool, you cry. It's hard to imagine that right on the other side of the door is a dark, spooky hallway.
awesome.
Carrie agrees. You lean toward one of the brightly colored flowers for a closer look. You you whip out the small notebook from your backpack pocket and start to take notes. Tropical area. A flower as tall as me. Petals on the outside are dark green. Inside there is a ball. You peer at the ball of color in the center of the flower. How should you describe it? It's red, it's orange, it has the texture of feathers. The ball looks like a little bird, you write. You poke the ball with the tip of your pencil. Suddenly, bam! The flower flies in your face. Go to page 18. Claws, feathers, beak. It is a bird, and it's attacking you. It tears at your shirt with its claws and pecks with its beak. Its little sharp beak. You shield your face with your arms. Help! You cry. Carrie dashes over.
Shoo!
She orders. She bats the little bird.
Shoo!
Whoosh! Thousands of fluttering wings stir up the air. The room fills with colors of as parrots and parakeets and toucans dart through the foliage straight toward you.
Oh no!
Carrie gasps.
Look at all the birds!
They're everywhere! You yell over their screeching. They scream at you. They fly by your head, staring into your eyes. Some hover, shrieking, right in front of your face. That's weird. You duck out of the way of a toucan. They all seem to be screeching the same thing. Could it be a word? I think they're trying to say something. You shout.
Are you crazy?
Carrie yells back.
Let's get out of here!
What are you going to do? Alright, we're given a choice.
I see.
Stay with the birds or move on to another area.
Hmm.
I'm gonna say
Oh,
this. I'm gonna say this right now. Moving on to a new area is not
true.
page 100. It's page
True.
62.
Right. So, okay, so right. Okay, so we just straight up don't go back to the area whatsoever, right?
Yeah. So it
Okay.
looks like the birds are trying to say something.
I think we should stay. Like, I'm being honest, that just intrigues me now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
I mean,
yeah,
parrots.
yeah, true.
That's
Parrots.
what else is there?
Uh,
Parakeets and toucans.
yeah.
Alright, we're gonna stay with the birds.
Sure, why not?
Page 24. Come on! Wait, no, sorry. Wrong person.
Come on!
Carrie shouts.
We've got to go!
No! You declare. I know the birds have something to say. I just have to figure out a way to understand it. You think and think, but you can't concentrate because the birds are so loud. They're driving you nuts. Quiet! You shout in exasperation. It works. The birds stop their squawking. It's totally silent in the tropical exhibit. Wow, you exclaim. You're so surprised that the birds obeyed you. You're not sure what to say. So, were you guys trying to tell us something? Carrie laughs.
Duh. Birds don't talk.
You feel the blood rushing to your face. It is kind of a dumb idea. Then a little yellow canary lands on Carrie's shoulder and puts its beak up against her ear. Turn to page 117. You watch breathlessly. Is the bird about to speak?
Ow! It bit me!
Carrie yells. She brushes the bird off her shoulder. You snicker. I guess that canary got his message across.
Ha ha!
Carrie grumbles.
What gave you the idea the birds were trying to tell you something?
They were making eye contact, you explain. And they all seem to be screeching the same thing. Carrie raises an eyebrow.
So, what do you think they were saying?
You shake your head. I don't know, you admit. You gaze around the exhibit. Dozens of birds preach on branches, on vines, on the ground. They all stare back at you, as if they were waiting for you to figure out their message. What were you guys saying? You ask. Mistake. Big mistake. The birds all start shrieking again. Turn to page 68. 68. You were right. The birds are trying to communicate. You strain to understand their shrieks. It sounds as if they're all screaming, "Pod! Pod!" You address the birds again. Are you trying to say pawn? The birds nod. Amazing. You are actually communicating with birds. Well, sort of. You turn to Carrie. Her mouth hangs open in shock.
What do you think pawn means?
Oh, wait, no, wrong person. What do you think pawn means? You ask. She shakes her head.
Pawn, pawn,
She mutters. Then she brightens.
pond.
Something about a pond? You ask the birds. You want to warn us about a pond? But before you can get a response from an astonish from the astonishing birds, Chris dashes into the exhibit area.
Hey, look at all those birds. Polly, want a cracker?
He shouts. All the birds take flight and start screaming again. Let's go, you tell Carrie in disgust. We'll never get any answers now. Choose another habitat to explore on page 100. So now we have some information about a pond.
I see, noted.
All right,
Interesting.
so we're back at page 100 now. We can either go to native or desert.
Native? Actually, no, that sounds like where the pond is. Now thinking about it. Desert? Maybe?
Desert or
I don't know,
I mean
because
these could be
Oh.
either.
yeah, true. Yeah, we could
All
actually, yeah,
right,
you're
well
right. Yeah, you're right, actually, yeah. Pond
we'll
is
just
just
have
a
to
you know,
flip a coin.
True. Yeah, yeah,
All right,
because pulp.
heads
Yeah,
we go, heads we
go
go
ahead.
native, tails we go desert.
Sure.
It landed on heads,
Mm-hmm.
so I
So
guess we're going to native first.
sure. Okay.
All right, page 23.
Sure.
Why do they have a native exhibit? You complain. I could study local plants in my own backyard.
We have to take notes for a report on something in there.
Carrie replies.
Might as well be now.
Okay, you grumble. I know you want to win that stupid contest.
It's not stupid.
Carrie huffs. You and Carrie find the door to the exhibit. You push it open and step into a beautiful outdoor garden. Fruit trees stand in two rows. A small field of red and pink tulips borders a large pond. Lily pads float serenely on the pond's smooth surface. Okay, maybe this is nicer than my backyard, you admit. That's when you notice a spectacular rose bush. Fat, colorful roses seem to burst from the branches. Only you've never seen roses these colors before. Some are orange, some are brown, some bright blue. Hey, they look just like the roses in that Give Yourself Goosebumps book, Secret Agent Grandma, you realize. So does that mean you should up to the rose bush or run as fast as you can? Well, have you read the book? So,
What's
so
yeah.
it's saying take run away from the roses or take a closer look at the roses.
Hmm.
We have read Secret Agent Grandma. If you
Yeah.
guys want to see it, it's the 11th. It was the 11th book we've ever read on the series. So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I
Huh.
mean,
Surprised you
but
remember that. Sure, but go ahead.
of course I remember that.
Oh, sure. I mean, you literally did the episode, huh?
Yeah, I mean, anyways, we have
Mhm.
read the book, but it doesn't really say what reading the book means. It's saying run away from the roses or take a closer look at the roses. But given
Hmm.
how they look similar to the roses and the path we took had like aliens being born in a rose garden
True.
in that book, I'm just
Mm-hmm.
gonna say this right now, we don't want to get close to these roses.
Hmm. Yeah.
So we're gonna run away from the roses on page 123.
Sure.
But that is cool how these that this book didn't just uh,
Mm.
didn't just reference a normal Goosebumps book. It's actually
True.
a reference of a Give Yourself Goosebumps book.
True, which is interesting. But yeah, you're right.
All right. Anyways, page 123. Cherry, stay back! You warn. In Secret Agent Grandma, the roses look just like that, and they turn out to be really dangerous.
Whoa,
Carrie breathes.
let's not take any chances.
You and Carrie hurry away from the rose bush. She points to a cluster of plants.
I'm going to check out that ivy over there. What are you going to write about for our report?
Sometimes it's tough being best friends with the class brain and teacher's pet. You sigh, searching searching the room with your eyes for something exciting to write about. Your gaze lands on the pond. I'm going to take notes on those lily pads, you announce.
Brilliant. Stupendous notes so that we win the
Oh wait, no, wrong person. Brilliant, stupendous notes so that we win this dumb contest. You pull your notebook out of your pocket and head for the pond. A strange sensation creeps through you, just like the roses. You have a feeling you know something about the pond. Or do you? Alright, here's something.
Hmm? Yeah.
Have you heard anything about a pond? If so, if you've heard something about the pond, if you haven't, we
Mm.
have the
Yeah, true.
birds from the tropical exhibit.
Yeah, true. We have.
So I get so page 70.
Sure.
Of course, you remember the birds in the tropical exhibit. They were trying to say something about a pond. Could this be the pond they were talking about? Uh, Squawking about? Carrie, you call. Those birds were saying pond. What do you think that means? Carrie glances up from her notebook.
I think it means you will find any excuse to avoid taking notes.
No, really, you insist. Maybe they were trying to warn us to stay away from this pond.
Or maybe they were telling you to jump in it,
Carrie snaps.
like I'm about to.
Ha ha! Funny. You gaze at the lily pad covered pond. Carrie is no help. You have to decide for yourself, what the birds were trying to tell you. Alright, so I guess this is like what you depict.
I
Do you
see.
think the birds were trying to warn you to stay away from the pond, or they were trying to tell you to jump into it?
I think warn you to stay away. Like, why would they just say that randomly?
Yeah,
Yeah,
the, clearly these birds have been here longer than we have.
true. Hmm. Yeah,
All right,
true.
so let's say they were trying to warn us away from it.
Sure.
Page 104. Right here. You're not taking any chances. You decide to avoid the pond, just in case the birds didn't want you anywhere near it. So now what, you think? You scan the garden. You have to write about something in this stupid exhibit. You cross the lawn, glancing around. You see lots of nice flowers. But so what? To win the contest, you need to write something more interesting than gee, pretty. You pace back and forth. The bright green grass beneath your feet feels springy. In fact, you realize each step you take lifts you off the ground a little more. Am I imagining that things? You wonder. You peer down at the ground. Is this some kind of special bouncy grass? You decide to test it. You jump up and down. Whoa! You exclaim. Each jump takes you 2, 3, even 4 feet into the air. Bounce over to page 135. Cool! You cry. You bend down and press on the thick grass. It feels almost like fur-covered rubber. Carrie, check this out. She hurries over to you.
What is it?
She asks. She sounds worried. You can't blame her. There are some very weird things happening on this field trip, but surely this grass feels is safe. It's really awesome, you assure her. Watch. You jump up and down on the springy grass. You bounce really high. The more you jump, the higher you go. Carrie's eyes widen. She jumps up and down too.
This must be one of Creeper's special plant species. It's like being on a trampoline.
She giggles.
It's fun.
We should take a sample, you declare. Maybe I can attach the grass to my sneakers somehow. It would sure come in handy when I'm playing basketball or trying to reach the top shelf. At least Carrie stops. Wait, no, sorry. At last, Carrie stops jumping.
We better head out,
She says,
I'm not sure how much time we have here today.
"Okay," you agree, "but stick a hunk of this stuff in your backpack. I want it for later. Once Carrie puts the sample into her pack, turn to page 100 to choose another area. So we now have a sample of bouncy grass.
Interesting, nice, I guess.
It's like a trampoline and grass mixed together.
Interesting.
All right, well now we're back here. The only exhibit we haven't been to is the desert.
I
I'm
see.
expecting some I'm expecting some cacti.
Yeah. I haven't seen the whole name of the book yet, though, except for that least the start. Like, that's surprising, though. Like, huh? Like,
But it didn't go wrong with us with plants yet.
oh, I see. Hmm.
But
Maybe.
we still
Yeah.
haven't seen that plant virus.
True. Maybe in the latter half of the book, maybe we'll see it. But like, I guess those like roses were infected, and I guess the pond was also infected. So like,
Well,
yeah.
let's keep going. I guess
Sure.
those icicles could have had plants that were infected in the Arctic one, but
True. Yeah. I see. Yeah. True.
anyways, let's keep going.
Sure. Sure.
You gaze at the directory. The air in the main hall is moist and stuffy. It gives you an idea. Let's go to the desert exhibit, you tell Carrie. It'll probably be nice and dry.
Fine, Carrie grins. Just don't desert me in there.
Oh no, uh,
Just don't desert me in there.
you groan at Carrie's bad joke. Then you follow the arrows to a narrow corridor that branches off the main hall. You take about 10 steps down the hall and notice a gray door on the right. The door is unmarked. Do you think that is it? You ask Carrie. Or do you think the exhibit is further down the hall?
I don't know.
She frowns.
It seems weird that the door isn't labeled. Should we peek inside?
What do you think? Give it a choice.
Yeah.
Keep going or take a peek behind the gray door.
Take a peek. Well.
Yeah, I'm sure it doesn't hurt to just take a peek.
Well. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
I mean, it could let's it could be a janitor's closet. I mean,
True.
but
True. It doesn't hurt to just look.
yeah, I'm a little curious. I'm a little curious.
Yeah.
And
True.
if some staff catches us, we'll just say
Uh,
there was no staff only door. So how are we
True.
supposed to know?
True. And also like here's the thing. What are they gonna do to like some like to like free 12-year-old kids? Like they're not just gonna say,
Two
"Hey, you're not."
12-year-old kids.
Well, yeah. Wait.
There's
Wait.
only us and Carrie.
Oh, right. Sorry. I
You
thought that
thought
was.
Chris was with us the entire time?
Yeah, I thought Chris was also with us in the back, but like I don't know.
No, it's just us and Carrie.
Oh, right. I see. Noted. Noted. Okay.
All right.
Noted.
All right. Well, let's take a peek.
Sure.
All right. I want to check out what's behind this door, you tell Carrie as you grip the handle. Whatever it is, you push the door open. Wow, you murmur. You discovered some kind of lab. Steaming beakers wire holders, uh, standard wire holders on a black table. Computer monitors blink on a desk in the corner. There's no one around. Carrie dashes in, figures. She loves labs. You fall a few steps behind Carrie. The smell of chemicals hits your nose. P.U., you moan. It stinks in here. Let's keep going.
Not so fast,
Carrie whispers.
Look what I found.
Check out what Carrie found on page 110. What is it? You ask, crossing to Carrie. She holds up a small flask of green liquid. It's sealed with a cork. You peer closer and read a tiny label. Virus antidote. Wow, bring it, you suggest. It could come in handy if we run into that plant virus. Carrie nods and slips the bottle into her pocket.
What else is in here?
She murmurs. She wanders along the high steel table. something that smells really bad, you comment. Come on, let's go. You grab the door handle, and it grabs you back. Turn to page 35. So now we have an antidote of the virus.
That's nice.
I'm at
Hmm.
least I'm at least glad they were at least responsible enough to make
True.
a cure for this.
True. But then if they what's it? But then if they're doing that, like if they have the cure, then why did they not just say so?
I
Like.
mean, it's pretty
Hmm.
uh,
True.
it's pretty
True.
obvious the virus is contained here. Like if it was
True.
like spread out to the world would probably be in a dystopia,
True.
but it's not. This is just kept in this one place.
I see. Noted.
All right. Anyways, page
Sure.
35. Yay! You yelp. You stare down at the door handle. Only it's isn't a door handle anymore. It's a hand. Long silvery fingers clutch you in their grasp. What? You stammer.
The door!
Carrie yelps behind you.
It's changing!
You raise your eyes from the silver hand to the door. You tremble with fear as you watch the door melt around the hand. It slithers off the wall. Then it rearranges itself into a tree. A tree with a hand sticking out of the middle of its trunk. Carrie's eyes widen.
It's some kind of weird morphing plant!
She exclaims.
Dr. Creeper must have invented it!
Whatever it is, you cry. It's letting me go. Turn to page 39. Now I have some real plant action.
Yeah, it's pretty nice to be honest.
You gasp as the tree changes shape again. It melts into a huge, spiky leafed plant. The long leaves thrash in the air and wrap themselves around your body. You tug and pull against the plant, trying to escape. But every time you manage to kick or hit it, the flesh of the plant melts away. It's like trying to fight a shadow. Help me! You shout to Carrie. It won't let go!
I don't know what to do!
Carrie yells. You desperately scan the room. You notice a water pipe on the wall next to you. It's painted red with the words warning, hot, in black. If you could break the pipe, maybe the hot water would melt the weird morphing plant.
I know.
Carrie declares.
I have a I have a thermos of ice water. The ice might freeze the plant. Or at least slow it down.
You've got two plans to choose from, hot or cold. The
Hmm.
morphing plant squeezes tighter. Think, think fast. So we're given two choices.
Uh-huh.
Break the pipe and melt the plant, or have Carrie freeze the plant with ice.
I say we freeze it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have a theory with this.
Uh-huh.
So the plant was that door we came in. It was like
Mhm.
shapeshift as the door.
You might be right.
And when we tried to touch it, I
Mhm.
think our heat from our hand sort of like made it active.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
So I think if we douse it with hot water, that'll just make it stronger.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, there is a thing of that because, like photosynthesis exists, and like basically that's how plants get their stuff. And basically, there's things called like rates of like photosynthesis. Like there's well, obviously put in simple terms, there's things that affect rate of photosynthesis, like heat and stuff. I mean, that's obvious, but yeah, sure. I think.
But what I'm trying to say is the
Uh
heat
huh.
from our
Yeah.
hand cause is what made it active.
Yeah. Yeah, you might be right. Yeah, I think you're right, to be honest.
So so what I'm saying is basically let's
Mhm.
try to freeze it first.
Sure. Yeah, I think that's a
It's a,
good idea.
let's have Carrie freeze it.
Sure.
If this is wrong, we'll try the hot water.
I see. Sure. All right.
So that's page 97. You remember something from science class. You hear Mr. Denmead's voice. When a liquid cools, the particles slow down. The way the weird morphing plant moves makes you think it must be some kind of liquid. So ice would cool the liquid and slow the plant down. Use the ice! You shout to Carrie. And use it quick! As Carrie digs the thermos out of her backpack, you wrestle the plant to the ground. It moves like jello under you. Every time you think you have a leaf or a branch pinned down, it morphs. I can't believe this is happening! You shout.
Keep fighting it.
Carrie screams. As you struggle, one of the branches takes the shape of a huge hammer. It rises into the air over your head. Carrie! You cry. Help me! Quick, turn to page 126. The hammer is about to crash down on your head. Then, splash! Carrie douses you both with ice water. The morphing plant freezes. It is completely still. You did it! You cry, breaking away from the plant's frigid grasp. The ice worked. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Thank you. As you detach yourself from the morphing plant, huge leaves break off and land on the floor.
I'm taking a specimen of this.
Carrie announces. She slips a piece of a leaf into a tiny jar and tucks it into her backpack. You grab a lab coat hanging from the back of the chair. You use it to dry yourself off. Let's get out of this lab, you say. I don't want to find out what those other experiments might be. Carrie nods.
There's the real door over there. That weird plant was just pretending to be the door so it could catch us.
You toss the lab coat onto the table. At least I'll warm up in the desert exhibit. Turn to page 136. You and Carrie step back into the corridor. You walk down the end of the hall and find a door marked Desert Exhibit. This is it, you declare. You push the door open. A blast of hot air hits you in the face, but a sickening chill passes over your skin. Because at your feet, you discover a grinning cow skull. Gross! Carrie comments. Check out that skull! Then the skull jumps into the air. Look out! You scream. Turn to page 8. The skull jumps again. Its pointed horns pierce the air. Carrie laughs behind you. What's so funny? You demand. You keep an eye on the jumping skull.
I'll show you.
She bends down and picks up the skull. Be careful, you warn. But Carrie points at the ground where the skull had been. You see a tiny gray mouse. It scurries away.
The mouse must have been trapped under the skull.
Carrie explains.
The mouse made the skull jump when it was trying to get out. I'm sure the mouse was a lot more scared than you were.
She gives you a smirk. Ha ha, you grumble. Carrie tosses the skull to you. You notice a tiny cactus growing in one of the eye sockets. Cool, you exclaim. Here's the plant I'm going to study. You point at the little cactus, but by mistake you poke it. Ow, you exclaim. I pricked my finger. Suddenly you feel dizzy. The room starts spinning. Bright lights flash in your head. You feel sick. You fall to your hands and knees, dropping the skull. What's happening to me? You cry. Turn to page 55 to find out. Did that cactus have red spots and we just didn't notice?
Probably. Good that we
Well,
have
let's
the
find out.
Sure.
Let's find out. Page 55. Your head spins. Bright colors flash and pop in front of your face. Your skin itches and burns. What is going on? You wonder. But terror keeps the words stuck in your throat.
Your skin,
Carrie gasps.
it's changing.
You stare down at your hands. Your eyes widen in horror. Scales are Scales are forming on your skin. The scales get rougher until they look like bark. Vines shoot out of your fingertips. Leaves sprout all over your arms and legs. You feel your hair growing. You have no control over what's happening to you. It's like a nightmare. Your head feels as if it's about to split in two. Your skin itches so much you want to rip it off. Then, without warning, everything stops inside. Oh no, everything stops. Inside, you feel like your regular self, but you know that on the outside, you're far from normal. Carrie's face is pale. Her eyes look like they're going to pop out of her head.
Y- y- you're a plant.
She stammers. Turn to page 64 to figure out what to do. So we have been turned into a plant.
Yeah, effectively, yes.
So so this is almost what we're seeing on the cover right now.
Yeah. Yeah,
At least
basically.
it wasn't a complete
Sure,
lie.
sure.
Mm.
Hmm,
Anyways,
hmm, sure.
Are you okay?
Carrie asks you. No, I'm not okay, you shout, gazing down at your leafy arms. I'm a plant. This is awful. What am I going to do now?
I don't know.
Carrie moans.
This place is so crazy. I wish we had never come here.
All right, don't panic, you order Carrie. We've got to turn me back into a kid. Should we? Oh, wait, no, sorry.
Should we try to find Mr. Denmead?
Carrie asks.
Or should we try to solve the problem ourselves?
Your heart Your heart pumps so hard you can hardly hear yourself think. But you'd better think and fast. Alright, we're given a choice.
Uh-huh.
Figure out what happened on your own, or go get Mr. Denmead to help you.
Huh. Figured out. I think we should figure out what happened on your own at first to
Yeah,
help.
I think we have the antidote.
Yeah, exactly. So,
Page 77.
sure,
We're doing it on our own.
sure.
Alright. We have to figure this out. We have to figure this out, you exclaim. I don't want to waste time looking for help.
Okay, let's think.
Carrie mutters. She paces back and forth.
What could have made this happen?
I know, you cry. The cactus! I pricked my finger on the cactus! You try to bend down and pick up the cow skull, but you can't bend anymore.
Look,
Carrie gasps.
there are little red dots on the cactus. You must have caught the plant virus. It turned you into a plant.
We need an antidote, you yell. Hey, did you pick up a virus antidote anywhere along the way? We, in fact, did. We, in fact, did pick up the plant virus antidote.
Yeah, true.
And that cactus did have red spots on it.
I see. Noted.
All right,
Alright.
so all right, we have the antidote. We're gonna use it. Page
Sure.
38. Give me the antidote, you cry. Carrie reaches into her pocket and removes the little glass vial. The green liquid shines inside.
I'm so glad we went into that lab.
She exclaims. Carrie uncorks the vial and hands it to you. As you look at the green antidote, you realize something. Oh no, you moan. I don't know if I'm supposed to drink it or rub it on my skin. Carrie's face grows pale.
This is terrible, she wails. If it's supposed to go on your skin and you drink it, it can poison you. And if you put it on your skin instead of drinking it, you're going to waste it all.
She stares at you, her eyes wide with concern.
What are we going to do?
All right, we're given a choice.
Uh-huh.
Drink the antidote or rub it on your skin.
I say we rub it, like, drinking it, I don't know.
I mean, in a way, it could make sense because like how you water plants.
Yeah, you have a point. Mm-hmm.
So should we rub it on our skin?
Sure. Yeah,
All
and
right.
plus, if we fail, it's not like it's the end
Yeah,
of the
yeah,
world.
we have 3 lives still.
Yeah, true, and also there has to be an antidote other than that one.
All right, let's rub it on our skin first.
Sure.
Page 114. I don't want to risk poisoning myself, you declare. I'm going to rub it. I'm going to rub it on my skin. You take the vial from Carrie and pour the precious liquid onto your leafy hands. Rub it on your arms and legs. A fake sunshine, a fake sun shines down in the desert area. You didn't notice before how much heat it generates. The oils in the antidote begin to warm up. Fizz. You hear something sizzling. Pop. Fizz. Smoke rises from your arms and legs. The antidote is burning you. Help! You scream. Get it off me! Fizz. Crackle. But it's too late. You melt down to the ground in a smoking, steaming pile of leaves and branches. You're supposed to drink the antidote, not fry in it. The end.
Huh?
So,
Okay.
but the antidote basically just melted us in the burning fake sun that I think it was supposed to simulate the desert.
Oh, I see. Noted.
So we basically just fried it from the antidote.
Oh yeah, basically. Pretty interesting though. That's actually a creative death.
Yeah, and it especially said you have to drink the antidote, not fry in it.
Yeah, true. That was a good pun.
Anyways,
Sure.
yeah, good fun. Anyways, we have 2 lives left.
Sure.
No flawless victory this time, but that's okay. So
Sure.
page 108 was the drink. I'm going to drink this stuff, you declare. That seems like the right thing to do. Besides, there's not enough to cover my whole body with it. Your hands shake as you tip the vial to your bark-covered lips. You let the antidote slide down your throat. What if it doesn't work? You think. Or what if it poisons you? But the antidote tastes delicious, like cherries. You swallow every drop. You stare down at your body, waiting for something to happen. Your whole body trembles with anticipation. Then you begin to feel strange. But you're the but are the odd tingling signs are the odd tingles signs that the antidote is working? Or has it poisoned you? Gulp. Find out on page 72. Your body shudders. You can't control the violent shaking. One of the leaves drops out off, then another, then a vine. Soon all your leaves and vines drop away. The bark covering your body chips off. Yes! It worked! You collapse onto the ground. Your muscles ache. You feel weak from the sudden transformation. Are you okay? Carrie asks. Her voice shakes. You nod. You feel too stunned to speak. You can't believe it. Only seconds ago you were a plant. After a few minutes, you feel less shaky. Let's get out of here, you say.
Do you want to tell Mr. Denny what happened?
Carrie looks still worried.
Maybe you should go home or go to the doctor.
Nah, you decide. I feel fine now. In fact, now that I'm back to normal, it was kind of cool to be a plant,
Whatever you say.
Carrie murmurs.
So you want to keep exploring the gardens? Should we go back to the directory?
Good idea. Pick another area. Alright, back to the directory. We've explored every single exhibit,
True.
and it says at the bottom of page 100, when you
Mhm.
have visited all the areas, turn to page 50. So we're
Sure.
turning to page 50.
Sure. Alright.
Right. You stare at the directory in the main hall. Hey, we did it, you exclaim. As you scan the list, we visited all the exhibits. I can't believe we made it through all of them.
Yeah,
Carrie agrees.
it was cool. But I think we have to tell Mr. Denby not to bring a class here again. It's way too dangerous.
Maybe, you shrug. But you have to admit it was pretty cool too,
We are definitely going to win that contest.
Carrie gloats.
I wonder what the prize is going to be.
I wonder where everyone is, you comment. Carrie peers out a grimy window.
I see I see Mr. Denby and a bunch of kids in the front gate.
She tells you.
We better go join them.
You and Carrie head for the enormous doors. Stop right there, bellows a voice. A hand grabs your arm. Carrie's too. Ow! You cry. Let go! Before you can see who it is, a bright light shines in your face. It blinds you. You're in trouble, the voice booms. Big trouble. Turn to page 124. Is this Max Reaper? 124.
Please don't hurt us.
Carrie stammers. Oh, sorry, kids. I didn't mean to scare you. The light clicks off. Max Creeper stands in front of you. I apologize, he says. I thought you two were plant thieves. You can never be too careful. Well, we're just kids, you explain. What a weirdo. My father created amazing new plants, Mr. Creeper lectures you. For the last 10 years, I've been fighting off spies and thieves who come to steal his creations. That's why the gardens are closed to the public. We have seen some wild plants, you agree politely.
Yeah,
Kiri agrees.
but everything turned out okay.
Good, good. Better catch a bus, Mr. Creeper says. As you hurry through the doors, Carrie drops her backpack. Some of the plant samples she took tumble out. Wait just a minute, Mr. Creeper snaps. What are those plants doing in your bag? An angry tone of his voice raises the tiny hairs on your arms. What do you mean? You ask. Mr. Creeper's face turns red, then purple. Thieves! He howls. Quick, turn to page 27. I swear, we're not plant thieves, you babble. We thought it was okay to take little samples. Well, you thought wrong, Creeper snaps. You two are plant thieves. You're not students at all. He's crazy, you think? He's totally insane,
We are students, and we can prove it.
Carrie says.
Ask us anything you want. We spent all day studying this place.
Okay. Mr. Creeper's eyes narrow craftily. You said you went to every area. Well, I'll ask you 5 yes or no questions. They will prove if you're telling the truth. Mark down your answers to Mr. Creeper's questions. All right. Here are the 5 questions.
Uh-huh.
Are you listening?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Did you see any Arctic moss? Yes, we did.
Yeah, we did.
And the Arctic exhibit.
Uh-huh.
Did you see any rose bushes? Yes, the native exhibit.
True.
Did you drink anything? Yes, the antidote.
Mm-hmm.
Did you meet any slugs?
No.
No. Did you meet any birds? Yes. It says here, if you've answered yes to all 5 questions, go to page 60. And if you answered yes to 4 or fewer, go to page 57.
So it'll be 4 or
The
fewer.
slug, I think the
Yeah.
slugs are a trick question. Like,
Yeah,
it's
true,
trying to,
because
like maybe it was trying to catch a liar.
yeah, Yeah,
Like,
because we're on the what's it? We're on like the true path, so like or one of the true
yeah,
path.
like we've been to every exhibit. I think
Yeah, true.
the slugs is a trick question to catch
Yeah,
someone who didn't go through all
yeah.
exhibits.
Probs.
All right, so we're going to page 57.
Sure.
I got 4 yes answers, you tell Mr. Creeper.
Me too, Carrie says. The slug one is a trick, right?
You're right, Mr. Creeper admits. I guess you aren't plant thieves after all. Thank goodness, you think. I'm so glad we did a good job exploring this place. I apologize, Mr. Creeper says. When I think about plant thieves, I go crazy. Well, better go join your class. How did those yes or no questions solve if they're plant thieves? Like, plant thieves don't go to all the
Yeah,
exhibits, and it's like,
yeah, like, huh? Yeah, because here's the thing. Like, why would there be plant thieves in the beginning? Like, huh?
I
It's
mean,
just
they no,
well,
he made a no, he told us why there's plant thieves. Like,
oh,
he and his father made those plant inventions, and the spies and thieves were trying to
hmm,
steal them,
hmm,
and
I
that's why
see.
this place is not open to the public anymore.
Oh, fair, fair. Okay, I can,
But I
I
think
can.
it's also closed because of the plant virus,
Yeah, probably.
because he doesn't want the world to go into a panic.
Yeah. Interesting.
And so it was secured here, and that's why it's not open to the public.
I see. Yeah, but like, what were those? What were the point of those questions? Like, huh? Like,
Like, it does
what were-
did not solve what if we
riddle?
were plant thieves at all. It was just like if it would only solve if we lied about not visiting every
Yeah,
exhibit.
and plus, like, slugs literally naturally exist in like gardens and stuff. So like, what would that do? Like, huh?
Like,
Like, yeah.
seriously, it's like, do plant thieves not go to every exhibit?
Yeah, like, huh? Like, if it was like if they asked us like 3 questions and it was about like what the plants did and stuff, okay, that'd be fine. Like maybe like if we said like the right answers for all 4 of them, like it seemed like we're plant thieves. But if we kind of knew but we kind of didn't, maybe it'd seem like actual like students and stuff. Cool.
Well, either I'm uh, I'm not gonna question it anymore.
No,
We still
that's
have like a few paragraphs left.
sure. All right, go
Anyways,
ahead.
you and Carrie hurry out of the gardens, and guess what? You write the winning report. They announce the winning team at a special assembly. When they call your names, you and Carrie scramble onto the stage. Mr. Denmead hands you your prizes, 2 cheap-looking medals. And that's not all, he adds. You two have won something very exciting. You and Carrie glance at each other. You hold your breath, waiting to hear what you won. A free trip to the amusement park? Gift certificates for the mall? Mr. Denme beams at you. You both are going to spend the summer as volunteers at the Eville Creeper Botanical Gardens. The end.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, sure. Well,
But
sure.
I mean, we're spending the summer as volunteers, as we're volunteers. We're not like working
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, true. But that sounds good.
I mean, I think it kind of does sound like a bad ending, but I mean, we know the layout of the place more and
True.
how things go around.
Sounds like a dream, to be honest. Well, at least for these two. Hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, plants aren't my
Well,
thing, but yeah. Uh huh.
yeah, and the fact that this took place in a botanical garden was,
Yeah. Pretty cool. Pretty,
uh,
pretty cool.
but I'm just gonna go ahead and call that a good
Sure.
ending.
Sure. Alright.
Good ending achieved. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this Choose Your Own Adventure live stream for your plant food. This was definitely a good book, in my opinion. This will definitely be top 5 for me.
True, I agree.
The next book we'll be reading would be Alone in Snakebite Canyon, which would be in like a deserty sort of environment, and we'll also encounter like a giant snake. I don't know. I, I hope I'm excited for that book when we get to it. But
Hmm.
I will have to say we might be going on hiatus until until May or June. But I hope we could get a few more episodes in.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this Choose Your Own Adventure live stream, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.
See ya.